Matt Aguilar from Comicbook.com, and we are here at San Diego Comic-Con 2019 to talk all things geek. And today, this is an awesome day to talk Power Rangers, and we have the original Red Ranger himself, Austin St. John. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. San Diego is crazy.
And this weather is gorgeous.
Comic-Con. You've got to have like a 100-degree black belt just to get through the crowds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my backpack, I'm always wondering if I've already lost 4 pins. I had 4 pins on my backpack when I got here.
And somebody's got gone. 4 new pins.
They're just falling all over the place. So we got a lot to talk about. Let's start with the big thing, though. It was kind of a big surprise announcement at Hasbro's panel, and they show a clip from Beast Morphers, and voila, you were there, and it looks like you're going to come back for season 2.
Season 2
of Beast Morphers. So like that's big on a couple levels. It's been a minute since you've been part of the
18 years.
Yeah, since part of the franchise.
Yeah,
fans are always wanting you to come back.
They've been hitting me up for like every year. I mean, everywhere I go in the world, they're like, "When are you coming back? When are you coming back? We're tired of seeing the same faces. When are you coming back?" And I'm like, I'm picky. It's gotta be like my jam, and it's gotta be written well, and I've had invitations every year from the show, including when I was overseas for the war. I had an invitation, like, stop shooting, guys. I'm gonna go do this TV thing. I'll be back. So Chip, who is the EP executive producer, reached out to me on this one, and I worked with him 25 years ago. Yeah. So it was kind of right time, right vibe, and he gave me the idea for the storyline. I was like, oh, people are going to love that. The fans are going to go crazy. And it's good.
Oh,
it's good.
It's so exciting. And then you got to meet like the newest Ranger groups, the Beast Morphers cast. Yeah. How was that? Like, I mean, are they just...
I felt, I'm starting to feel less like the Red Ranger and more like the Godfather. When I walk on the set, I'm like, one day you two will be okay. Just looking at these young guys and their vibe and their energy and how they just explode into their personas, it's really kind of cool. It's like, it's like that song, "We're Going Back in Time." I feel like that song every time I go back. I'm like, man, I am the Godfather. I'm like, look at all these young pups. Don't worry, I'll teach you how to slice bread. So, it's awesome. They're amazing, talented in their own right, and I couldn't be more proud of what they do.
And it really was then the overall product, like the way they pitched it, kind of just the story and everything that really got you to be like, okay, that's the one.
Well, I only like to work with people that I know, and Chip he's one of my original crew, from back in the day. And then he dropped another couple names that were still guys. Sean, the DP for second unit, and some of the stunt guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'd love to see these guys. And New Zealand, I hadn't been to New Zealand.
Yeah.
I was like, let's check this out. That won't suck, And so I got to see New Zealand, see some old faces, meet a lot of the new guys, and the story I liked. So it's gonna have people on the edge of their seats.
You had to lose the beard.
I did. I was like, oh boy. I was like, man, I haven't seen what was underneath this in some time. And but it's all right.
Yeah. Well, and that's, I mean, a lot of questions. There's going to be a little bit of time because we have a whole other part of season 1 to get through, and that's going to come out later this year. Because I know you can't talk about so many things, it's still a little bit away, but is this like when fans tune in, is there going to be one particular episode that they're like tuning into to see you? Or is this something where it's a little more like you can tune in throughout the season to really get a vibe for like your story and how you interact with this?
I'm going to just say you should tune in. That's all I can say. Tune in and just be ready.
Well, and we also, I mean, you've got a ton going on with Power Rangers now, but you also have a ton going on outside of that, and you've been doing now for a few years. And one of the things that popped up is your video game that you're actually. You're actually in it.
Yeah.
You're actually a fighter, and then also you're working with them kind of like behind the scenes, right? To kind of help create the game. So tell us a little bit about that.
So it's called Black Salt Corruption, C-O-R-E option. Yes, we misspelled it on purpose. But it's a tie between Black Salt which is Owen Ratliff. It's his baby, his design, and then Corruption, which was Jesse Wright. Those two met, and they're a great team, and they made Black Salt Corruption. And so we have, Owen started, he wanted to create, he felt like 14 years ago, what he tells people is he felt like there wasn't a strong black superhero role model in the black community. He's like, and it's true, you look around, look at Marvel, everybody's white. It's just, it is what it is.
Until Black Panther was like,
Black Panther, and so I was with the first black superhero was my best friend, Walter Jones, the Black Ranger. So I was like, you know what? He's right. And then Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek, who's my girl, I love her. And so he wanted to create, so he went out and created in his description, the first black MI6 Kung Fu superhero, bad you know what. Yeah. And Sam is that guy, he's wicked. And then we have Destroy from Corruption, and we have Dragonoff, and we have Winry, and we have Horse Ripper, and all of these characters. So we're bringing in Latinas, and we have the black community, and we have the Asian community, and then you got this white guy, so I'll be I'm the white guy, I guess. So there's always got to be one, right? And so anyway, it's just a super awesome, and we're the only 3D video game, martial arts fighting game in existence. We were just at E3, the biggest video game convention in the country, and we beat out Tekken 7, we beat out the new Street Fighter. We're crushing everybody where we go. And we did it, we did it independently.
Yeah.
So we didn't sell out to the big guys.
Yeah.
And Owen and Jesse and anywhere I could help, we went out of our way to raise funds to keep control, to keep it what it is. And now we're out on Steam. So Steam is doing great. We sold out on IGN in a day.
Wow.
We've got more and more awards that we've already picked up. We're launching a competition in Vegas for cash rewards, $500 to the top winner in August. So you can check that out on PvP Zone PL. You can find it on my social media. So we've got the video game competitions and the graphic novel, and we're donating portions of everybody that joins in for the competition. $5 from every $15 entry goes to Veterans Foundation, and so we got a lot of stuff going on, and people are loving it. We can't get kids off the video games. I was here last year and I had it up, and there's something about being 12 and being an ace at video games. That's just life. And I had this one little kid at the game at the table, and he was destroying everybody. People were lining up just to kick his butt, and it wasn't happening. So it's great times.
Now it's out on Steam. And is it out on consoles as well, or is that something that you're...
So the end of the year, we've now signed with PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo.
Nice.
We'll be out on all three.
Awesome.
So if you got Steam, you're on board. You can do it with the computer now and be a part of the beta, because we're taking a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
Because we're not Microsoft. We can listen. And that's what we're doing. So anyway, no beef with Microsoft. I can't afford a beef with Microsoft. Don't hurt me. So anyway, so all the major platforms by the end of the year.
That's
and
awesome.
We've got Champion doing our clothing line, and we're talking to other major distributors for a shoe line, and we have a toy line, and then we've got some films we want to knock out. We're going to do Black Salt, the film, and
Nice.
it's a $25 million budget. Super awesome. The short film beat out 400 other films for best short at Warner Brothers.
Wow.
I mean, we're not playing around.
Yeah. Well, and then we've got these beauties right here. So can you tell us a little bit about these?
So I never graduated high school. I was a dropout. It's true. Don't tell anybody. And after I left the show, I went back, I got my GED, and then I picked up 2 bachelor's degrees, and I thought, I always wanted a high school ring. I went through 4 different high schools, and I always saw guys that had the high school ring, and I was like, that's so cool. I don't have one.
Yeah.
And then I realized I was in high school for the whole world. The whole world saw that. And what if I created Jason's high school graduation ring? And eventually I'm going to do Trini and Kimberly, and I'll work through, and you can get the sets. So I found an artist. His Instagram handle is Art of Tran, and he did King Tyranno. So it's a red and gold hybrid Ranger, and I fell in love with it.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I put him on there, and to kind of help him elevate his status, put his Instagram handle on the inside of the ring, and then I met up with What's Your Passion Jewelry, and they just did super amazing high detailed work. So this is sterling silver with a lab-made ruby, and it starts at $295, and everyone is custom made.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're awesome. And then we have the ladies cut, and The box has got my autograph in it, and
Nice.
it comes with some cool stuff. You can get it all on my website. Go to austinstjohn.biz, and you can order and play around. And then I send you to the jeweler through the custom build process.
Yeah.
And 30 days later, you get your ring. And it's awesome. I love it.
That's really cool. Well, and so see there, it's Morphin time and red, right? So of course there are a lot of fans that also love you because you were the gold Zeo Ranger, right?
Yep.
Is there any chance that those fans will be satisfied when that second Beast Morpher season comes around?
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
And I'm curious, do you find now that because this is all generational in a lot of ways, and Mighty Morphin still just crushes, and that's the one that is most well known, but as a new generation discovers that next season, you start to see more people than, I don't know if that's the case with you. Do you find more and more people know you as the gold Zeo Ranger as opposed to red, or is it always mostly still red that just pops out?
I mean, I get a good mix, but I think Mighty Morphin Red was the beginning.
Yeah.
For a lot of people. So I think everybody gravitates that way, in the majority. But there were a lot who came back later and they were like, dude, I loved you as red, but gold. And so then I got to give them the stats. I'm like, the Gold Ranger is the only Ranger in the history of the show, out of 100 plus Rangers, that had the power of 3 Rangers at one time.
Yeah.
Jason's the only character never defeated. He's the only one to defeat Tommy. He's the only one to fight a monster unmorphed.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of firsts. Jason, but most of that comes back to the OG Red, who was walk softly and carry a big stick. The Gold Ranger was kind of a pimp, though.
I mean,
Gold Rangers, bling, bling. I was like, all he was missing was hoop earrings.
Oh God, I had those. There's pictures of me with hoop earrings.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I know Power Rangers fans are excited to see it when it comes out. And then, of course, you can find all this information on your social media.
Yeah, austinstjohn.biz, and all my social media links are there, so you can find me all over the place.
Awesome. Well, stick around at Comicbook.com for all your Power Rangers coverage and coverage at Comic-Con. Peace.